Alright guys, this is our, not quite sure the year, but this is our Hustler TrimStar. A couple of the guys out on our Instagram were asking me about my personal uses with it. I've only had it a couple months. It is a used unit. However, we really didn't see the point of spending almost $6,000 for a backyard mower at this point. So we ended up purchasing this for about $500. Put about $300 into the unit just to kind of get it back up to par, with some overdue maintenance, oil changes, stuff like that. Pros and cons. Pros, I absolutely, for a walk behind, think that this H-bar steering is on point. I really do. These are held up right now just so you don't have to deal with that annoying safety switch. I'll show you when I run it in a couple minutes why I like that. Like I said, it's used. It's not perfect. It's a little bit older, so I can't speak for any of the new changes that they may have made to them. However, they're pretty badass. I'll give them that. We use a lot of those types of mowers, the actual true stand-ons. But again, we didn't want to spend between $5,000 and $8,000 depending on a walk behind or commercial mower or a commercial stand-on unit for backyards. So a couple things I want to talk about. First off, this system right here is super easy to use for adjusting it. I mean, it's as simple as, just moving the pin, putting it, where you want it, half-inch or quarter-inch increments, I believe, depending on which way you turn it. If it's this way, it's one size. If you turn it the other way, it's a different size. Downfall, I hate pull starting these mowers. It is a pain in the ass. You can, from what I was told, I could put a starter on here. The starter would go right there like any other Kawasaki motor. Be about a $400 to $500 difference, from what I was told. Mower overall is pretty quiet, 16 horse. Again, older, so I can't speak for the newer ones. Pretty simple concept, guys. But yeah, I'll turn this on real quick. Like I said, it's pretty quiet for a little mower. Helps if I turn it on. Alright, so I'm going to have to pause it to show you some of the driving, but like I said, H-bar, pretty simple. I'll try and do it actually without having to, forward is going forward like a dirt bike, backwards, simple, whichever way you want it to go, you turn that way. So, yeah, when I bought this, it had about 1,730 hours, so we put like 50 hours on it, I'm pretty sure, something like that. Your parking brake, that's it, go, parking brake, won't go anywhere, just do a big circle. What else is there? Like I said, the reason why I have this like this is because, see, now I can walk, go open gates and shit. That's just personal preference. I don't recommend this if you have a lot of guys that you don't trust working for you. The safety switches are important, but I trust my guys enough where, this is a simple way to bypass it. So I'll turn this up all the way so you can hear how loud they are. It does creep a little bit, so you gotta just be careful, but again, it's really not bad. Not bad whatsoever. We have the mulching deck on here, so pretty nice setup. Cut quality in my opinion is not terrible, not the best, but I don't know, this is our first little mower other than some push mowers, so cut quality compared to our right stand-ons, they're winning. Cut quality for this compared to a push mower, about the same, a little bit better maybe. What else would I like to talk about? Fatigue, not bad at all. I like the fact that they are that there's really no fatigue. If your people can walk, or if you can walk, they're good. So there's no pumps as far as I know on this. I'm pretty sure that they just have like different like pump drives on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Here's your reservoir for your hydro fluid. It does have, I believe that's nope, that's not the big cock for the gas. Thought that's what that was. What else is there? I mean, it's pretty cut dry, basic concept. You know, floating deck, quick release handle, like I talked about. There's really no grease points either on here. I was kind of surprised. There's a handful. That's about it. And I think they're more for the spindles. I'm pretty sure that those are enclosed. Oh, right, yeah, right down there on the wheels. You got a couple. But yeah, pretty simple review, guys. I hope this helps you decide if you think that this is worth it or not. So, but like I said, me comparing it to the stand-on units over there, a totally different concept, totally different productivity, totally different in every way. So my thoughts on using walk-behinds for backyard mowers: if you can find them cheap and used, so you don't have a big build to foot, then yeah, I think that they're worth it. Productivity wise, I still think a stand-on concept would save you more time. But yes, not terrible. But again, between a walk behind like this and a stander, same size, you know, almost a $3,000 difference, brand new, between the two. So, you know, it's all relative of what you'd like to spend. But I'm big for profitability in your company. So, you know, if this helps you with your guys, retain guys, then, you know, that's great. You don't have high employee turnover. So, yep, that's all I'm going to say on this, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it in the description below, or the comment section below. So, but I will say this: out of all the walk behinds that I've ever used, between the Gravely hydro walk behinds that we have, the Toro or X Smart walk behinds with belt driven, not a fan of belt driven. So this is kind of like that middle. There's no pumps on this, like I said, to my knowledge, just straight motors, or drive motors. But yeah, it's kind of a hybrid between the two. But by far, if I had to pick between all of the walk behinds we've used, definitely my favorite, just because of the rapid height adjustment and that steering. I have guys within about 2 to 5 hours, they're perfectly comfortable on this unit. So that is it, guys. Hope this quick video helps you. One other thing that I wanted to mention, sorry, I did forget about this. Because these wheels right here are actually offset, that is definitely longer than that one. When you do make some turns the way that the deck is, it does kind of do one of these on the turns if you're going too fast. So it does scalp a little bit, but definitely not super terrible. Have had way worse. But yeah, just wanted to add that quick little tip in there. Just be careful when you're turning, because of that wheel space difference. It will tend to drop off on one of the sides of the deck, and will scalp just a little bit. Nothing too terrible, but just something to be aware and tell your guys or yourself if you are operating these. Also, one other thing too. My specific unit doesn't have a sulky on here. I don't see the point of it, because I've had walk behinds with sulkies before, but I have looked into it. You could customize a bracket for down there if Hustler doesn't already do this, and make one that you can control, lift up and drop down, and probably get it where, like, if you're a little bit technical and engineer well, and you can get it kind of within that gap right there, so you don't add any more length to it. But yeah, just those 2 points were the only thing that I wanted to make. I'm not going to do the whole sulky thing because I've done that in the past, and it's not that big of a deal for us. But that scalping issue, that can be a big deal, and you can mess up someone's yard. So I did want to point that out. But yeah, other than that, definitely, I'd at least recommend these out of all of the walk behinds that I've used. So, all right, guys, have a good day.